Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Wednesday night here at Southern Rounds. My name is Dave Kennedy, and I'll be your host for the evening, guiding you through stories and songs with some of my really, really good friends here. Hopefully, they're good friends of yours, and if they're not, they will be before the night's over with. But first, a little bit of just an introduction to the show for anybody who's new out there. What Southern Rounds began as was an opportunity to bring the Nashville Writers Round out of the city of Nashville into cities all across the country. And in the last year, we had to kind of pivot and punt on that and decided we would bring that to you via live stream. And the whole purpose of the show is we're going to go around, we're going to share songs that we've written, tell you the stories behind those songs, talk about some of the folks we've written them with. You're going to hear a lot of hit songs tonight. You're going to hear some stuff maybe you hadn't heard. We got a full band here. We got my pals, the Davisson brothers, out there in West Virginia tuning in with us. How you guys doing this evening?
We're
Doing
good,
great,
man.
buddy.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, man, some of my favorites. My brothers in real country. Appreciate you guys being here. Always appreciate you guys showing up to hang out with us. And also, we got one of the first guys I think that I ever wrote songs with in Nashville, Mr. Tyler Reeve. How you doing out there, Papa?
Good, buddy. Good to
Good
see
to
you.
have
How
you
doing?
with us, Tyler.
Thank you, buddy.
Multi number one hit songwriter, Mr. Tyler Reeve is what I'm talking about. And without further ado, Tyler, I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'd love for you to play us a song tonight and tell us a little bit about it, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna start with this is one that's pretty new. I just wrote it a few weeks ago, and
Love it.
as a writer, I think something that I always try and go by is I love to write titles of things that people say really common, like all the time. So
Absolutely.
like in case you didn't know, or that kind of stuff. That's where a lot of those those seem to be work for me, my brain to kind of chase those type things. And so I just had this idea when I was out one night with a few friends or something, and I realized how many times people say that's the thing. People go, yeah, that's the thing, and there's always a thing to it, I guess. So anyway, we wrote this song a few weeks ago.
Can't wait to hear it, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. Here we go. That's the thing about a beer on a Friday night. When it hits your lips, it'll feel just right. But if you have too many, man, it can get ugly. Make you do and say some things that you don't mean. That's the thing about a guitar, 6 rusty strings, an old 5 in a tip jar. Make you move to Nashville just to chase a dream. It'll make you pour your heart out when you sing. That's the thing about all the things we love. Even if we wanted to, we can't give them up. It's anything and everything and every single part of who we are and who we want to be. That's the thing about a woman to drive you crazy. When you hold one, she'll make you believe that you're in heaven. But it's gonna hurt like hell when she leaves. That's the thing about all the things we love. Even if we wanted to, we can't give them up. It's anything and everything and every single part of who we are and who we want to be. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing about all these things we love. Hell, even if we wanted to, we can't give them up. It's anything and everything and every single part of who we are and who we want to be. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. There you go, man. That's the thing.
That's the thing I'm talking about right there, buddy. I love it. That's great, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Who'd you write that with? Do you mind sharing that?
It was me and Brinley Addington and Rob Williford. Rob, who has written a bunch of the stuff with Luke Combs, who plays guitar for Luke Combs, and yeah, that was three of us one morning.
Yeah, Brinley's a hell of a songwriter too, man. That's great. Man.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
You know, I joke with folks, you know, when you hang out with writers, songwriters, or otherwise, that nothing you say is we'll steal it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Fair game.
I'll take it from you, and I won't give you credit for any of it. I'm just taking it. I mean, you know, what is it? Good writers borrow and great writers steal outright. I don't know if I'm great or not, but I'll steal it from you. You know what I mean? But you know, Tyler, what I love about you, man, is you'll take something like just something simple like that's the thing, and you'll mold it and you'll shape it, and it'll become this thing, this beautiful and elegant, but it's also simple. Like I always loved that it's a very simple process with you. I've always enjoyed writing with you.
Thank
we
you,
always
man.
have a good
Same
time.
to you, buddy.
We always
we do.
Always have a good time. It's an easy time writing with Tyler Reeve. He's great.
Same to you, buddy.
Yeah, good stuff, Tyler.
And then we're gonna head on up to West Virginia here with my pals at Davison's. How you guys doing?
Good.
Great.
Thank you for having us. Thank all the folks at Southern Rounds for including us.
We don't let anybody else bring a full band in here, but they told us they wouldn't do it if they couldn't bring everybody. So we said, all right, I guess we'll make it work.
Well, there's just three of us. We don't have the drums.
It takes three of us to compete with you guys.
I don't know about that,
We gotta
man.
have 2 or 3 guys singing to sing with you boys.
Oh man. Well, speaking of that, what you guys got for us this evening?
We got a song called "Run to You," and we had the privilege to write this with Wyatt Durrett. This was the first song we wrote with Wyatt, and somehow it made it into our show opener, and we kick off, you know, the majority of our shows with this song, and we're just super proud of it. And we was homesick and in Nashville and wrote this, and anyway, I'm hoping it'll make our next venture into the studio here. Fans and folks will be able to hear this on a recording, but it's called "Run to You."
All
Let's
right.
do it. Sun coming up like it always does, just above them mountains. I'm counting down the old white lines home to you. And I know that I've been gone for way too long. Truck stop diners and diesel smoke, singing for hard-working folks. That's what I do. But tonight I'm a-thinking I'll run to you. I've been running from my past. I've been running from myself. I've been running from the devil. Hell, there ain't nobody left to run from. in my rear view. It's time I put this highway down and run to you. Harvest moon set a rusty red halo. Yeah, the hills look like they're all on fire, just like this smoking hot desire for you. But tonight I'm thinking I'll run to you. I've been running from my past. I've been running from myself. I've been running from the devil. Yeah, there ain't nobody left to run from. In my rear view, it's time I put this highway down and run to you. Run to you. I'll run to you. And run to you. Place like home. No, there ain't no place like home. Run to you. Place like home. No, there ain't no place like home. It's time I put this highway down and run to you. I've been running from my past. I've been running from myself. I've been running from the devil. Yeah, there ain't nobody left to run from. In my rear view.
The Davisson Brothers Band is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Gosh,
I love that.
Man, that's so good, dude. You guys are awesome. I love hearing you every time.
I know,
every time
right?
I do, I'm like, man, I forget how dang good they are every time I hear them.
Man,
Till the next time.
Did you catch that lyric, Tyler? It said, "Ain't nobody else, nobody left." Remember, you told me, you said that needs to be the word "left" right there.
Oh, I got the change in. I love it. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tyler Reeve.
You can buy me a beer or something at some point.
Tyler Reeve's the executive editor of Southern Rounds here.
Yeah,
he runs through and he checks our typos and our grammar and everything, make sure that we get everything correct.
No, make sure y'all send me those lyrics first. Let me make sure I can make the song a little bit worse. Try to change back so I can get a credit.
That's vintage Davisson Brothers right there, boys. I enjoy that. I do have a question for y'all. You know, I was thinking about y'all because y'all are road warriors, man. Y'all are out there playing for the folks, and that's one of the things I love about y'all. But in this past year, I have to know, being at home, are there actually any fish left in the state of West Virginia?
Yeah, there are. I went the other day and got skunked, man. Like I couldn't catch fish, and it was. But we got a pretty good program here around the state of West Virginia, so they keep the rivers full of those nice trout. And,
there you go.
But we've been on some bass fishing and some walleye fishing. I've been doing a little bit of every kind of fishing.
I'm ready for some get out of the house fishing. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the next time we write. We're going to go to the trout stream up at the cabin and write some songs and catch some fish.
Sold.
Well, write us a good fishing song.
Hey, buddy, there's always time for a fishing song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Reeve, executive
Tyler's
editor.
probably got one.
Executive
Well,
editor.
you know what, man?
Southern Round.
I wasn't even gonna. I wasn't thinking of playing this song, but you just said that, and I'd like to write a fun fishing song with y'all. This one's not like it's some sad song, but I will say I like to fish, and I was fishing in a tournament here in town. It was not because I'm a professional. It was like it was a Chris Young's like fishing tournament or whatever.
Yeah.
So all these pros are out there and everything. Jimmy Houston and all those guys. And I was doing an interview beforehand, and the lady asked me. She said, "So I hear you like to golf." I was like, "Yeah, I love to golf." And she's like, "So you play a lot of golf?" I was like, "Yeah, I play a lot of golf." And then she said, "And you love to fish?" I said, "Yeah, I love to fish." And she said, "So you go fishing all the time?" And I said, "Actually, I hadn't been fishing in a while." And I started thinking about the last time I was fishing had been the year before with my dad in that same tournament. And so I ended up writing this song with my buddy Jacob Lida. Yeah, I think you'll see what I'm saying here. It's about fishing, but it's not about fishing. This one's for my dad. I see a bunch of people in here too. I want to say hey to Lisa Charles and Lloyd and Tina. I see y'all in here, and I miss y'all too. Been too long, so hope to see you at the show soon. This song's called "Ain't Been Fishing in a While."
Mr. Tyler Reeve, y'all.
Call up my daddy on the phone. Pray to God the Braves ain't on. 'Cause it's a pretty day and time sure slips away. And I ain't been fishing in a while. He's waiting on the porch with a tackle box. And he tells me how to get to our old spot. And I just roll my eyes, say, "Dad, I've been there 1,000 times. But I ain't been fishing in a while." We talk about the ones that got away. And if we don't catch a thing, well, that's okay. 'Cause it's really not about that anyway. Just ain't been fishing in a while. Well, this zip code 33's been good to me. Just like that old man in that swivel seat. And as he casts the line, he says we should do this all the time. 'Cause I ain't been fishing in a while. We talk about the ones that got away. And if we don't catch a thing, well, that's okay. 'Cause it's really not about that anyway. Just ain't been fishing in a while. And I can't think of one good reason why I don't call him every evening to talk about the ones that got away. Life, love, the weather, and the Braves. 'Cause that's what it's all about anyway. I ain't been fishing in a while. I ain't in a while. There you go. That's that one.
Wow.
Well, that one goes out to my dad who's watching right
Yeah.
now. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Dad, I hope you're watching. That's beautiful, Tyler.
Sitting here
Thanks,
thinking,
y'all.
well, it's right at the end of crappie season. It's getting ready to be shell cracker and
Yeah.
bluegill season. When am I going to be able to go down and get out on a pontoon boat with my old man? Thanks for making me feel like a crappy son, Tyler.
Don't
Hey,
worry.
That's
I wrote it from that
beautiful,
same place.
man.
That's perfect though, man. Because opening
Thanks.
day's tomorrow too. You got the Braves in there, man.
Did you play that for him?
Yeah, I played it for him. He's got it.
I guarantee it, man. I bet he listens to it in the truck.
Hey, Tyler, little information, them bass ponds on them golf course are usually pretty good because nobody fishes them.
I know it, man. I do actually. Once the summertime comes around, I usually have a Zebco right there.
Yeah, in the put it right
next
in
to my
your
golf bag.
yeah.
Yeah, because we have quite a few at the club I play at all the time, and they don't mind if we catch them. There's a good 5 or 6 pounders in there.
Tyler's going to go out to play golf next week, and me and the Davisons are going to be out there fishing in the water hazard.
We'll rent a golf cart for our tackle.
That's fine. I'll join you.
Let's get kicked out everywhere. I know we do have some folks hitting the tip jar. My mama's out there. Appreciate you, mama. The Outhouse, he's a Southern Round staple. We appreciate you being out there. And Jay Peeper. We got folks tuning in from Alabama, West Virginia, New York, South Carolina, Pennsylvania. If mom and daddy are watching, that means we got folks from Tennessee too. We appreciate everybody tuning in here on a Wednesday night. We love bringing this show to y'all. We love being able to showcase our friends and fellow artists and songwriters out there. And we're going to turn it back over to the Davisons now. Fellas,
Yeah.
I would love for y'all to play us another tune.
Yeah. Speaking of writing with Tyler, we'd met Tyler and we'd talked about writing a couple times, out running around Nashville, and it finally happened. And we got in the room and Tyler had an idea and we run with it, and it made our last record. And it's one of them songs at our show. Donnie gets to step back out of the mic and let the crowd sing it and give us a little break sometimes.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's a good singing song, and it was the first song we ever wrote with Tyler. We
Yeah, man.
showed up that morning. We were
fun.
like, "What are we gonna write about?" And I remember I was like, "Man, I got this idea about a fire," and Tyler just started spitting it out. He pretty much spit out like half the song in one breath, and we were like, "We got to go with that."
About one breath, he got the first verse and chorus.
3/4.
Well, I remember Chris said, I said, "What do y'all want to write about?" He said, "I don't care, just no love songs."
Yeah.
We kind of read between the lines on that one, but Tyler Reeve is an idea, man. He will throw it out there on you if you're not paying attention. You got to go. You got to write
That's
it down.
what we
quick.
love about him, man.
Good stuff. Well, we can't wait to hear it, y'all.
Yep.
This was called "Let's Build a Fire."
Let's do it.
"22 headlights, drop it in low. Get a little sideways down a back road. Park 'em where you want to, ain't nobody cares. Leave the keys in 'em, we ain't going nowhere. The sun going down, there's a chill in the air. Let's build a fire, make it burn all damn night. Keep it rolling hot and high, and listen to the rhythm of the whistling and the hissing, but the flames dancing around calling our names. The man in the moon will be walking on coals while buzzing on the breeze in midnight glow. I get the guitar, you get the shine. Smoke will have us higher than Georgia pine. Let's build a fire. Oh, yeah. And 15 down on the 24 special. Pass it all around, got us laughing like the devil. The only way that we could get higher. Let's build a fire, make it burn all damn night. Keep it rolling hot and high, and listen to the rhythm of the whistling and the hissing of the flames, dancing around calling our names. The man in the moon will be walking on coals while buzzing on the breeze, midnight glow. I get the guitar, you get the shine. Smoke will have us higher than Georgia pine. Let's build a fire. When the shine runs low and the steel gets cold, us backwoods boys know where to go. Let's build a fire, make it burn all damn night, keep it rolling hot and high. Let's build a fire, make it burn all damn night, keep it rolling hot and high, and listen to the rhythm of the whistling and the hissing of the flames, dancing around calling our names. The man in the moon will be walking on coals while buzzing on the breeze, midnight glow. I get the guitar, you get the shine. Smoke will have us higher than Georgia pine. The smoke will have you higher than Georgia pine. Let's build a fire. Oh yeah. Let's build a fire.
I'm about ready to go cut down a tree. Let's go.
I know, man.
Let's build one.
Y'all kill that thing, man. That's a feel-good song for sure, isn't it?
That's a great song, man. It's really fun to do live because everyone out there sings that chorus back with you. You know what I mean? It's just one of those good, happy songs, man. Everybody wants to go build a fire.
That's right. They know what you're talking about, man. What a groovy tune. I dig that, man. I dig the hell out of that one. The Davisson brothers, ladies and gentlemen, we are so delighted to have you guys here. Speaking some tunes.
We're happy to be here, man. It feels good to be playing some music, man. And thank everyone for tuning in. Let us know where y'all are at out there, where you're tuning in from. And
I'll tell you what, if y'all are okay with it, I'm gonna sneak in one. Y'all good with that?
Yeah, man. I was about to ask.
Of course.
You know, I mean, all this hosting stuff, I get a little bit like, you know, as much as I love hearing you guys sing, I get jealous too. I'm like, well, dang, they're not gonna let me play nothing around here. Like my pals and everything, I gotta sit here and at least I can make them have to listen to me every once in a while.
I'm ready for you to do 2 or 3 days.
We'll see how the night treats us here. But this is a very new song. This song is about 2 weeks old. I wrote it with Ray Fulcher and Adam Hood. We had a really good time writing this tune. And I've been looking for a reason to play it, and you guys have given it to me. This one's called You'd Like It Up Here. It goes like this. It ain't as cold in the spring as I thought it'd be, but the mountain's still covered with snow. Just like the postcard picture we put in the box marked places to go. There ain't no azaleas or dogwoods blooming, and it ain't got your mama's sweet tea. I guess I thought it would still be enough as long as it had me. But for all this living the dreaming, I can't get it through my mind. How could the one who was leaving be the one still left behind? Oh, but I guess sometimes life ain't fair. You'd like it up here if you didn't love it down there. I took a walk just to clear my head. It's like I traveled through time and space. Found a creek bed that leads to a waterfall, just like the old Johnson's place. The only thing missing was clothes on the bank and that mid-Georgia heat in July. The way that sun touched your summer tan skid and lit the blue in your eyes. But for all this living the dreaming, I can't get it through my mind. How could the one who was leaving be the one still left behind? Oh, but I guess sometimes life ain't fair. You'd like it up here if you didn't love it down there. I took this job and you took some time to tie up some things back home. Now I'm starting to realize I was dreaming all alone. For all this living the dreaming, I can't get it through my mind. How could the one who was leaving be the one still left behind? Oh, but I guess sometimes life ain't fair. You'd like it up here if you didn't love it down there. You'd like it up here if you didn't love it down there.
Yeah, man.
A little tune that I wrote there with some pals there. I've been itching for a reason to play that song, y'all, and I appreciate everybody listening to it. That's the first time I've ever played it out. Maybe the first time anybody's ever played it out.
The golden voice.
But yeah, we were sitting down to write that, and Ray, man, every time I ever write with Ray Fulcher, he just shows right up, and he's like, man, I'll spit out 2 or 3 ideas, and he's like, yeah, that's great. I had this one thought, and he'll throw it out there, and I'm like, well, that's what we're on now. Just just forget whatever it was that I said, because that's what we're doing now. But I call him a Southern Rounds regular at this point. He's played 2 or 3 times now, man. He's a hardworking guy and a hell of a dude. And then I'm as big an Adam Hood fan as there is in the world as well. He's
me too.
Oh, me too, man.
He's just one of my all-time favorites, man. That guy music just pours out of every pore of that guy.
Yep, that's true.
He's got it, and he's fun to work with, man. He's fun to sit around and write and just watch him go to work.
Yeah, buddy, he's fast. I love his melodies. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, Mr. Tyler Reeve, I know you got something good for me coming up here, pal. We are all waiting with bated breath.
I'm just waiting for whatever comes out of your mouth to segue. So last time, Donnie and I were talking about fishing. And then this time you just said Ray, so I'll just play a song that I wrote with Ray.
Love it. Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, it was me and Ray and Luke Combs wrote this, and Luke Combs cut it, and
Who?
Eric Church sang on it.
Who?
New guy.
New guy, huh?
Yeah, Luke Combs, new guy.
I'll watch out for him. All right, I'll watch out for him.
I was a third string. This was going to be rough on me. I'll tell you what, I've spent about the last 5 days of my life a wild time. I had a buddy in town that he has no brakes. So anyway, thanks to his no brakes,
we
I
understand.
No voice. I was a third string dreamer on a second place team, but I was hell on wheels with a full head of steam. Coach put me in, and I'm still proud of that head. I was the last resort, go to prom with a queen, thanks to an ex-boyfriend that broke her heart that week. No, I didn't get lucky, but I still felt like a king. Yeah, that might mean much to you, does to me. say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving average Joe. But I'm a hell of a lover, damn good brother. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. I was one phone call when my brother went to jail. Pawned my guitar just to pay his bail. No, I'll never get it back, but I'm okay with that. I was the first man standing next to my best friend. Day the love of his life said I'd do to him. Yeah, I was a couple beers deep, but I still remembered that speech. Yeah, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving average Joe. But I'm a hell of a lover, damn good brother. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. Well, there's a worn out blade that my granddaddy gave me. Mama's first Bible, Daddy's Don Williams vinyl. And that first fish catching zip code 33. It might not mean much to you, but it does to me. So say I'm a middle of the road, not much to show, underachieving average Joe. But I'm a hell of a lover, damn good brother. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. Yeah, that might not mean much to you, but it does to me. It does to me.
Yeah.
Cheers, y'all. Thank you.
Patty Wright says, "Hello, Tyler. Great singer, songwriter, and singer." We all agree with Patty.
Thank you. Thank you very much, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for
And
the love on that.
Lloyd says, "For all us average Joes, I love it." I hear that, buddy.
Same. I'm right there with you, Lloyd.
We might need to write something about below average for me. You know.
I don't think so, buddy.
What do you do? How do you write that song?
Have you heard you sing? I don't think you're below average.
Hey man, you know,
Yeah.
just because you can do one thing doesn't mean that that make up for all your rest of your faults. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
We can't talk too much though, because I saw my mother-in-law in the chat too, and I don't want her to know all my secrets. You know.
That's right.
But no, man, that's a great song. I know that you were really proud. That's got to be awesome. And I've heard Ray talk about it a lot of how cool it was to have Eric Church jump in on that one too. That had to have been a cool moment for you.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I know Luke and Ray are both huge Eric Church fans, as am I. I mean, he's like their hero. Kind of,
right.
They're a little younger than I am, so when they were coming up, I think he had a lot of influence on them. And after we wrote it, we thought, hey, maybe Eric Church would feature Luke Combs on it, and then Luke just blew up and got so popular that it became Luke Combs featuring Eric Church, and it was awesome to have Eric go in and sing on it, and he did a great job. So we're happy he did that. That's
awesome, man. It's always really cool when something, especially for those guys who are such huge fans, to have that come through for them. That's awesome, man. Absolutely. Davisson Brothers Band. Y'all still hanging out there with us?
Yeah, that's a tough one to follow, right?
I thought they might have been out there, trying to catch a couple more of them trout.
I want to go turkey season.
I want to go frog gigging with y'all when I come up. It's been a long time.
We can do it, man. We can do it.
We was trying to put some turkeys to roost out there before dark.
I heard that.
The old turkey season starts in a couple weeks here in the Mountain State, man.
There you go.
We'll just follow along with the last conversation there.
It's kind of fun doing it as we talk like this,
Right?
just writing off what we're talking about.
Hey, man, it takes away all the guesswork. You don't have to do any preparation. Just kind of roll with it.
Talking about Adam Hood, and we like to do one that we wrote with Adam. It's a new one. It's brand new.
Love
This
that.
is the first time we've tried this, so we might be able to get through it. But
Welcome.
we was fortunate enough to go on a writer's retreat about 2 weeks ago, and we was coming out of Daytona down in Florida playing a show, and we was able to get with Adam Hood and Rob Snyder and Channing Wilson, White Durrett, Vince Herman.
That's the one Dave was mad about because we didn't invite him.
I'm still mad about it.
But we didn't go fishing.
First day everybody flew in, we was just kind of blowing some steam off at the little lodge we was at, and everybody was kind of wore out from the travel that day, and I pulled out a guitar and we were playing to write the next day, and it was late at night, and I got Adam and Rob Snyder rounded up, and Vince Herman come in the room, and Adam said, "Man, let's try something here. I've had this idea going on," and said, I think you guys might like it, and we definitely did. So we ended up writing this one. It's our first time. So.
Kind of one of them drinking songs for everyone at home, and
Well, you boys around. You're with family here, so try it out. We appreciate it. We want to hear it. This is a Southern Rounds exclusive. This is breaking news right here for y'all.
I think everyone can.
The story just broke.
Everyone
right.
can relate to this one. Here we go, boys. It's been a long week. It's been a long, long year. But the kids are asleep. And my woman's right here. I didn't pick up that bottle. It jumped right off the shelf. So I'm having this party here by myself. Yeah, and here's to the memories, and here's to the past. Damned old mirror, bottom of the glass. Just a fool on the couch in this house I call home. Yeah, but friend, I ain't drinking alone. No, you can't call it drinking alone.
Yeah, buddy.
I ain't playing no records. I ain't wasting no time. I won't bother my buddies, 'cause they're here in my mind. My brothers, my sisters, my grandfathers too. Yeah, lovers and strangers, 'cause they're all coming through. Yeah, and here's to the memories, here's to the past. Damned old mirror, bottom of the glass. Just a fool on the couch in this house I call home. Yeah, my friend, I ain't drinking alone. No, you can't call it drinking alone. Dig it. Yeah, and here's to the memories, and here's to the past. Damned old mirror, bottom of the glass. Just a fool on the couch in this house I call home. Yeah, my friend, I ain't drinking alone. No, you can't call it drinking alone. No, you can't call it drinking alone.
Well, if it sounds as good the 100th time y'all play that as it did just then, I think you got something, guys. Man, I love that.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Man, that was like a Derek Trucks little move on that slide up there on the high stuff. Just sneaky, insanely good. That's cool. I can't play anything past the 6th fret on an acoustic guitar. Actually, on any guitar.
Right.
You got about 3 more than me then, buddy.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, man.
Chords.
And y'all, that's not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially when y'all are playing full band, to play something you just wrote. I mean, that short a time ago, man, that's badass, man. We appreciate you guys sharing that with us. I always enjoy, like, one of the things I like about the show and listening to all you guys is, especially a new song that I hadn't heard before, when you say I wrote this and Adam Hood and Rob Schneider were in the room, I'll sit and listen. And obviously, I hear the Davisson brothers all over that song clearly. But every now and again, I'll be like, "Oh, there's Adam. He snuck in right there. I hear that one. Oh, that's a Rob Schneider line right there. I heard that one."
We try to keep that as well.
Oh, that's the best.
We do those work tapes and bring them back to the band. I'm like, man, we can't change. We got to keep that vibe. These guys are one of a kind. Adam, I can hear his melodies, like you said.
Oh, man.
That's Adam, and I can hear a Rob Schneider melody and go,
yeah.
Rob,
Rob just gets after it, man. He says,
"Oh yeah,
that thing out, man." He always goes for that big, huge chorus.
Yeah, buddy. I just played that song a while ago that I told you all that Ray and Adam and I wrote, and Adam and I usually it'll like, well, you do the work tape. Well, no, you do the work. And we kind of go back and forth. And so that one we were going to say, well, all right, Adam, you do one. I'm not going to listen to it. And I'm going to do one, and we'll just kind of pick what we like out of each of them. And I cheated. He sent his first, and I listened, and I was like, I ain't even doing it. I was like, I'm not even doing anything. He killed it, so just not even going to worry about it at that point. He killed it. He got it right. No sense in me embarrassing myself at that point, But no, man, you guys are keeping great company, and I can't wait to hear what you guys are going to come out with next. It's always great to hear anything from you guys.
Yeah, we're excited, man. We're gonna keep working and keep writing here, and hopefully try to pick a couple handfuls of those good ones to get in the studio and get that stuff out so everyone can hear it, man.
I love it, man. I can't wait.
Don't pick them yet until I write another one with you. Don't.
Well, we know we got time.
I mean, if you need a B-side, I'm right here. You know what I mean? Sitting right here. Tyler's got the A side. I got the B side. You know what I mean?
That'll work, man.
I
think it would be great.
We're very fortunate to have buddies like you all, and
you guys make all the magic.
Super artists as well, but you guys, the songwriting community is a whole different thing in Nashville, and you guys are definitely at the top of the list as far as we're concerned.
At some point we're all going to figure out how to have fun doing this thing at some point in time. You know what I mean? Like it's just so much work, and it's never any fun hanging out with all you guys. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
last time I saw any of y'all, I think we were getting off a cruise ship about a year and a half ago.
We were saying goodbye to the Bahamas.
Sitting here telling myself right after we got back, I'm never doing that again. I just saw they're announcing they're working on
me too.
They're working on another one. I'm like, yeah, I'd probably do that.
Yeah. I just saw that today, actually, on the way here. I saw that, and I was like, yes. When we got off the boat, we're all like, oh, my gosh, I don't know if we could survive another one of those. But now we look back on it, I'm like, man, I'm ready to go do that again.
I got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Mr. Reeve.
They got to do something about that drink limit, though. That was not a good situation.
Yeah, they got to kick that up a little bit, don't they?
Apparently, all you can drink means something different to everyone else except for us. I guess 15 drinks a day for most people is fine, but I'm sitting there at 11:30 in the morning. I'm like, it's not even lunch. I'm already out of drinks.
They didn't expect a bunch of professionals to roll in there,
Yeah, we had a good time.
Speaking of professionals,
That's true.
Professional songwriter Tyler Reeve, I would love to hear another song from you, my friend.
All right, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. You want like a sad one, or you want a fun one?
I want whatever's
Let's
making
just
your
do
heart
this.
beat right now.
We'll just do a little. The song's called Budweiser. It's about when I have drinks. See, I'm segueing it in from the drink thing.
Perfect.
Whenever I have a few drinks, I think I'm a little wiser than everybody else. I think I know a lot. So, well, my grades, they weren't great. So don't judge me on my GPA. So cutting class was my speed. So I settled for a GED. Well, I got a good life just getting by. Don't be so hard on me. To those who said I wouldn't be anything, you ought to see me when I drink. 'Cause I'm Budweiser. Every time I tie one on, I know a lot about a little bit of everything. I'll never ever steer you wrong. Well, I'm a man on a mission, a liquid magician. I can make them all disappear. 'Cause I'm Budweiser than anybody else around here. Well, the Braves in 98, I can name the whole pitching staff. And any Hank or George Strait, I can sing any song they have. And any back road fishing home map code down the road get you where you need to be. There ain't a single thing that I can't figure out, long as I have had a drink. 'Cause I'm Budweiser. Every time I tie one on, I know a lot about a little bit of everything. I'll never ever steer you wrong. Well, I'm a man on a mission, a liquid magician. I can make them all disappear. 'Cause I'm Budweiser than anybody else around here. So have y'all seen those commercials? The most interesting man in the world. I'm going to let you know a little secret right here on the bridge of this song. The most interesting man in the world. No, he don't drink Dos Equis. 'Cause I'll be sipping on a heavy and a honky tonk, giving out advice for free. 'Cause I'm Budweiser. Every time I tie one on, I know a lot about a little bit of everything. I'll never steer you wrong. Well, I'm an expert on women, a religious politician, and the self-proclaimed king of beer. 'Cause I'm Budweiser than anybody else around here. Yes, I'm Budweiser than anybody else around here. I am, Pass me a beer.
Woo! The liquid magician. That's cool, man.
That's right.
A man on a mission.
Liquid magician, make them all disappear.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just sitting here. Every time you play that song, I go Maddox, Glavin, Smoltz, Denny
You
Nagel.
don't know
Denny
Oh,
Nagel,
Nagel's the fifth.
fourth. Steve Avery was gone by then,
Maddox.
wasn't he?
No, he was there. Maddox,
Okay.
Avery. Yeah. Nagel's the one everybody misses.
Well, not your boy over here, buddy. I'm on it now. Opening day tomorrow. I miss Steve Avery. The best pickoff move in baseball.
That's right.
Man, I love that song. I have to mute myself when you play it because all I want to do is go Budweiser and sing your harmony.
Well, you should have kept yourself
Yeah.
on and helped me
You
out.
can hear
So
it
that-
right there.
Oh,
Hear me
buddy,
singing right now.
nothing be better than me coming in a quarter second late on everything. That'd be
Oh yeah.
the remix version of Tyler Reeve over here. Oh, let's scoot it on over back up to West Virginia. to the Davisson Brothers Band. I can't wait to hear what y'all gonna play for us next. Now, everybody here, man, we got all kinds of people also chiming in, just constantly talking about how much fun it is. Listen, great songs. Somebody said we need to go on the Outlaw Country Cruise. I'm down for whatever, as long as these guys are there. I'm in. I think Roger Allen Wade, he's a Southern Rounds alumnus. He usually goes on those cruises as well. He's a good friend of ours. I'm in. As long as y'all are in, the Davisson Brothers and Tyler Reeve are there. Sign me up.
We'll just go on, build our own cruise right here, man.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
I got a 17-foot bass tracker out there. We'll
Hey.
just pile them on there, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll fry up all the bluegill and crappie and bass we can catch.
All we got are the only thing we sell are VIP for that one.
My brother's breaking out the banjo. Over
Can't
here.
wait. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
I haven't got any better on it, Tyler. In case you wonder. Nah,
I doubt that.
Tyler's with us today. We was in Nashville and we had a write scheduled that day, and I don't think any of us really knew exactly where we was writing till last minute. And Wyatt said, "Let's just come up to his apartment, write." And we got up there, and Tyler come in, and he was all rared up and ready, and we started spitting out some melodies, and there was an old banjo hanging on Wyatt's wall, and I think Tyler grabbed it off the wall, and we started fooling around. And
that's when we were doing them high kicks. Remember, Tyler?
Oh, I remember that. Buddy. I was like, "You're about to kick a hole in Wyatt's ceiling, and those things are 20 feet high."
That was a good day. Tyler come running in there. He was all fired up, man. He just, like he always does, he just started spitting things out. We were like, all right, man, let's go with it. This is a fun song,
we
man.
jerked that banjo off the wall, and somehow it ended up in my hands, and we did the work tape with the banjo.
And he thinks he's been a banjo player ever since, man.
I love it. I love it.
We've been putting this song in our set now since we've been back out touring. It's been doing really well, so we hope this makes it on the new record as well.
Yeah, buddy.
Me too. Heck yeah.
It's kind of like one of those ones we were talking about earlier, Dave. Like when Tyler, we could hear the band in it, like one of those songs that just fit the Davisson Brothers. Got that good, I don't know, kind of got that mountain thing to it, man. Like that good driving.
Man, that's how you know you got something good. Y'all have a sound, and when you can hear, hey, that sounds like us. That's what a lot of us are searching for, just in general, is to find our sound, find our voice, and man, y'all have got it.
Well, thank you.
All right,
we're gonna try this and see what I can do on this banjo.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyway, we thank you, Tyler, for bringing this song to life, and this is, I think, a big old song for the Davisson Brothers here. So.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
We get down on a mountain high, man. We get down on a mountain high. It's where we're from. It's where we'll die. Working for your food, hunting for your honey. Copper stew, mash stew, how we making money. We hang all we got on a family name. We fill our jug with fresh spring water, 6 strings strumming back up in a holler, just a picking and a grinning to the rhythm of a tin roof rain. And we get down on a mountain high. It's where we're from. It's where we'll die. Ain't no romance, ain't no sign, just a little piece of heaven that can't be found. We get down on a mountain high. We play country music like our daddy did and pray to the Lord, and so will our kids. Take care of our own around here. A bunch of our buddies dig down in the mines. When they come back up, it's a damn good time. We get together and fire up a little homegrown. And we get down on a mountain high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die. Ain't no romance, ain't no sign, just a little piece of heaven that can't be found. We get down on a mountain high. And we get down on a mountain high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die. We get down on mountains high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die. We get down on mountains high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die. We get down on mountain high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That sounds good there. Sounds
Oh,
real
man.
good.
That was great, man. I really was, and I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to produce your record right now. I just wanted Levi Lowry in that break just sawing a fiddle right there. You know what I mean?
You feel it.
Yeah, I could just hear it right there, man. Chris, that was some good banjoing, man. I dug it. That's good stuff.
Don't make his head swell up.
Man, he needs something to do, you know? We all need something to do every now.
He's been trying to sneak it in there on stage on the live out there.
Hey, man, that's the best way to learn, just trial by fire. We got a proud mama on here. I believe Donna Davisson over here checking it out. She is all
Mom.
about it. Your mama, my mama, everybody's mama out here tonight.
Mama D.
I love it.
That's
I love
awesome,
it.
man.
Well, I know that Nina and Shelly, the Outhouse, Jay Peeper, they're all hitting the tip jar. We appreciate you guys supporting us so much. In the spirit of the night, well, we're just kind of going with the conversation here. That one inspired me to play a song as well, a song that I wrote years ago. Part of what I've been doing, I don't know about you guys, but since we kind of been locked down here for, over a year at this point in time, when the ideas were hard to come by and when I was by myself, I'd kind of go through and check out some old songs and kind of relearn some of the stuff that I'd written from before. And even some of the stuff that I'd played a whole lot, I'd go through and just kind of say, well, is that the best way to play this? What if I reworked it? What if I changed it up a little bit just to see what happens? And this is one that I kind of messed with one day and I don't know, I changed it up, thought I'd play it. It goes like this. Well, I ain't the kind of man that's afraid of crying. Lord, sometimes a heartache hurts too much to hide. But tonight, sitting right here, just thinking about where your head is lying. Well, I've got to drown all this pain you left deep down inside. Well, now whiskey and old rock and roll go together so fine. Lord, you can't lose putting rhythm and blues with hard heartbreaking wine. But tonight, your memory has got me going out of my mind. Since you left me alone, I'd rather get stoned in 3/4 time. I know tomorrow I'm gonna feel just like the devil. Just driving an old freight train all over my poor aching brain. But tonight I'll keep my foot right down, keep it hard on the pedal, or else this picture of you is gonna drive me completely insane. Oh, now we're scared of rock and roll. They go together so fine. Oh, you can't lose. Put a rhythm and blues with heartbreak and wine. But tonight, your memory has got me going out of my mind. Since you've been gone, I'd rather get stoned in 3/4 time. Oh yeah, tonight your memory has got me going out of my mind. Since you left me alone, I'd rather get stoned in 3/4 time. That's a song about trying to find the right soundtrack and right substance with which to get over somebody, I guess. I don't know.
Woo!
Fun one
Man,
to
I
sing,
love that
though.
song.
Thanks,
I heard
man.
you play that song a long time ago. I think it down at the Tin Roof or whatever. And
There's a good chance that's where it was.
One of the first times I think I met you, and I had to pick my jaw up off the floor. That was a pretty dirty floor in the Tin Roof, so
Same for me. I still got cold chills, man.
Oh man, well I appreciate y'all, man. That's always a fun song to sing. That's one you just kind of turn loose on that one. I probably
can get in your bones. Man.
You see what Kate put on there, Dave? You know it's a good song. You can hear it 2 floors up.
I can hear it. The old man's keeping the kids awake again. So much for this semi-soundproof room I got going on here, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, you know, a better singer could keep that under wraps. I just holler really loud, as loud as I can. I figure if I blow your eardrums out, you can't hear the notes I miss. I appreciate that, y'all. Well, let's take it over to another professional here, Mr. Tyler Reeve. I'd love to hear another one of your tunes, man.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do. First, I want to say, hey, my buddy Jay Peeper's on here. He's always been one of my dear friends and supporting and stuff. And I heard you saying he was on there. I see some of this and some of it I don't. It depends on how quickly it goes. And I saw Ashley on here said, "What advice would y'all give to a new singer songwriter?" The most simple advice I would give is to write as many songs as you possibly can. Because to learn the craft, and even when you have hit songs, the percentage of them that actually get heard and get out there is so small for the amount of songs we write. You just got to keep writing as many times as you can with as many people as you can, and kind of soaking it up, trying to learn. Uh, be strong for the ones that are a little lesser than at the moment in certain ways, and learn from the ones that are better than you are, all in the same time.
Can I add on to that, Tyler? Do you mind?
No, absolutely. I think that
The
question was probably for everybody.
the piece of advice that the not hit songwriter has over here, the not hit yet songwriter has
That's
over
it.
here at least, is I'd also get out and play them is to as many people as you can. Go out and play open mic nights, play songwriter rounds. I think you learn so much not only about what kind of songs resonate with people and what kind of songs resonate with you, but also about yourself as a performer, as a singer. If you get out and actually play them in front of people, in front of an audience, a song is totally different playing to yourself in your room than it is in front of an audience. And so,
Yep, exactly. Just play as much as you can.
yeah, totally.
Anywhere, at all times. Somebody if they're gonna let you play, go play, go sing.
That's right. Exactly. I played for less than beers before, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have too. I played at the gas station when I was in college. That's real
Yeah,
life.
buddy. Hey, man, wherever they'll let you set up and play, I'm with you
Us
on that
too.
one. Well, Tyler,
Um,
I'd love to hear a Tyler Reeve song right now. It would make my whole night.
well, we were talking about Key West earlier, so Key West is happening this year.
That's right.
And if anybody that's tuned in has never been to the Key West Songwriter Festival, I would say you should definitely go at least once, and maybe just once, because it's basically spring break for everybody
That's
in
right.
Nashville. And but a few years ago when I was there, I had so much fun on Saturday night that I missed my flight on Sunday morning, and so I did what anyone would do. I went down to Captain Tony's and I got re-drunk by about 10 a.m. and I was walking down Duval Street, and a girl was in there playing. The festival was still going on, and she said, "Hey y'all, that's Tyler. Why don't you come play some songs?" And apparently that's what I did. I went in there and played a few songs, and there was a really tall, good-looking fella sitting at a table by himself watching me play. And after I played the first song, I was like, "Man, this guy really likes my music." And like after the second one, he was still watching. I was like, "I don't know, maybe there's something on my face." And then after the third one, I was like, "Well, it is Key West. I don't really know. We'll have to figure this out later." But this guy's into it. And when I got done, the guy came up to me and he said, "Hey man, I just really like your songs, and I was wondering if you'd go with me to write for my record down in Mexico." And I was like, "There's no chance in the world that I'm leaving one tropical location to go to another one with a man as good looking as you are." So wouldn't even trust myself. So I was like, "Nah, I'm not going to do it." So anyway, he bought me 2 shots of whiskey, and I ended up down in Mexico. And then on the third day of the trip, we wrote this song, and it was a big one for him and a big one for me.
Yeah,
This was my first number one hit for me as a writer.
Tyler Reeve, y'all.
Playing it a little lower here tonight with the voice here, so we'll see how it goes. I've never played it in this key, but this is Brett Young. In case you didn't know, wrote this with Brett and Trent Tomlinson. I can't count the times, almost said what's on my mind, but I didn't. Just the other day, I wrote down all the things I'd say, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. And baby, I know that you've been wondering. So here goes nothing. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, the way you look tonight, that second glass of wine, well, that did it. There was something about that kiss, girl, that did me in. Got me thinking, yeah, I'm thinking all of the things that I've been feeling. It's time you hear 'em. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, you got all of me. Yeah, I belong to you. 'Cause you're my everything. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, no, no. In case you didn't know, oh, 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 oh. Cheers, y'all.
There's certain types of songs that, like, once you write one of those, you can pretty much just work for the rest of your life. I've always a Christmas song is one that I want to write before it's all said and done. I want to write a Christmas song that resonates. Another one's a wedding song, brother, and that's I'm sure that you played that at a wedding or two at this point in time now.
Yeah, I thought we'd have the wedding song like locked down for a long time, and then like right after that, Shay Mooney and Dan came out with like Speechless, and then they came out with like 10,000 Hours. So I'm like Dan and Shay already have like 3 more popular wedding songs than that one by now. I was like, geez, Shay, slow down, buddy.
Nah, you'll be all right, buddy. It's a great song. It's a great song, man.
Thank you.
Great song. All right. Enough of that shit. Davisson Brothers, what do you got for us, guys? You gonna rock us out with something here?
We got a brand new song here.
Another Southern Rounds exclusive breaking news.
It's not a rocker, though.
That's all right.
We had a dear friend of ours that, he was a big old man from Lost Creek, West Virginia. His name was George Morrison, and his nickname was Porker. But
Porker.
Growing up as kids, he kind of went with us on the road, and he was a heavy equipment operator on a real job. But in the winters, they would get some downtime because of the weather up here in West Virginia. But he'd always tour with us and helped us around the stages and just kind of kept an eye on us all the time as kids growing up.
He was like a big brother, man. He was one of them guys that could just do anything. Like if he needed anything done, he could do it.
Love it.
But anyway, he come from that generation. He grew up in the late '60s. He graduated and got out of high school. And got him a Harley Davisson, and he was just a real deal biker. If I had a definition of a biker, and he was just that old school guy that, his word was his word, and all you needed was his word, and you could depend on him for anything. We did a lot of hunting with us. He just taught us a lot of life lessons over the years. We lost him 2 Decembers ago, and it took us a while to get around and write this song. It means a lot to us, but we just started doing it. We wrote it probably about 2 months ago with my nephew Jared B over here, and on the bass guitar, and my brother Donnie, and my other nephew Nick Davisson. But I know we'd like to play this one for everybody, and it's fairly new, so again, we'll try to get through this.
Kind of like what we were talking about earlier when they asked what advice you give. So we're kind of going to play this one to see what everybody thinks of it.
Yeah, buddy.
To
We
see
can't
what
wait
kind
to
of
hear it.
response. You know how that give it a little test run here. But.
We love songs from the heart around here. We appreciate it.
He could fix this. He could fix that. Spent his whole life in a garage out back. And getting high. He missed the draft back in '68. He was born just a little too late. 69. You can't change him. You can't blame him for living that life. So ride on easy. Live to ride, ride to live, and rest easy, easy rider. Easy rider. Wings and wheels across his shoulder. They started to fade as he got older. Before his time, he raised hell and he raised kids. Rode them old panheads like his daddy did. Oh, with the wind, and you can't change him. You can't blame him for living that life. So ride on easy. Live to ride, ride to live, and rest easy, easy rider. You can't change him. You can't blame him for living that life. So ride on easy and live the ride to live. Oh, you can't change him. You won't tame him from living that life. So ride on easy, live the ride to live, and rest easy, easy rider. Oh, easy rider.
Well, man, I didn't know Porker, but for the way y'all were talking about him, I dig the shit out of that song, y'all. I mean,
that's great.
Like, Easy Rider, the movie is like one of my 5 favorite movies of all time. No kidding. And that sounded like something. Y'all talked about him growing up in the late 60s. That sounded like something. It was trippy enough to like, I could see hippies dancing to that one, buddy. And that just turns me on. I love that.
Well, cool,
That's
man.
good stuff. You want some really high harmonies on that, y'all call me when you go to the studio, all right? I'm there.
Jared's up there on that part, man.
Hey, he killed it. I'm just saying, if you want one on top of that, call your homie over here. I got you. I'm all over it. I'm all over it. I'll tell you what we're going to do, y'all, because we're clocking in right at 90 minutes. We usually close the curtain right now. But I'm going to ask the Davisons, would you guys play us one more? Would y'all encore us one to take us home?
We would love to. If you give me 1 second to tune.
Only if you two come up and trout fish and write some songs with us here in the next few weeks.
Well, hey, y'all, like I say, all you got to do is call me like you didn't do the last time, but that's fine. Tyler and I aren't.
They didn't even tell me about it till the day before, Dave.
I knew it was Chris. I knew it wasn't you, Donnie. It's okay. Tyler and I aren't too hurt. It's all right.
I actually did get invited, Dave. I just couldn't go.
I was gonna say, I understand why you didn't ask me, but shit. I understand why you didn't ask me. I just don't know why you didn't ask Tyler. Dang.
Hey, I'm gonna pine on this because I let Rob Snyder set all that up.
I don't know if the retreat could handle all of us together.
It could.
Kind of like divided up into groups.
That's a fact that it couldn't. Well, I tell you what, guys, we think before it gets away from us here more than it already has, thank you to everybody who's tuned in for the show tonight. We're got another show coming with you guys next week and the week after and the week after that. We appreciate everybody who tunes in every week. We are Southern Rounds, bringing you the stories behind the songs and the songs themselves by the writers and the artists. And we're going to let the Davisson brothers take it right on home right here. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you all so much. Thank you guys. And Southern Rounds, thank you guys. And y'all share all this and let everybody know about this. This next song we're going to do, I think we're going to do the latest single here. This was called Pond Fishing, since we've been talking about all this fishing.
I heard that. I'm going to make my latest single a double. That was a joke just for you, Tyler.
I like it. A+.
I might whistle along to an Andy Griffith song out there in the garden with the morning sun. There's a feeling on this farm that makes me want to run right back to my roots where I come from. Do a little pound fishing, whole lot of holler hunting. Yeah, listen to the dogs running, chasing what I'm looking for. Beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing. Hayfield dancing, creek bank loving, that is what I'm looking for. What? I might sing along to an old country song. Out there in the barn, I've got the Mountaineers on. My friends, they come around just to get out of town. We drive up on the ridge and watch the sun go down. We do a little pound fishing, whole lot of holler hunting. Listen to the dogs running, chasing what I'm looking for. Beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing. Hayfield dancing, creek bank love, that is what I'm looking for. We do a little pound fish, a whole lot of holler hunting. Listen to the dogs running, chasing what I'm looking for. Beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing. Hayfield dancing, creek bank love, that is what we do a little pound fishing, whole lot of holler hunting. Listen to the dogs running, chasing what I'm looking for. Beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing. Hayfield dancing, creek bank love, that is what I'm looking for.
The Davisson brothers taking us straight up to Mars with that outro with them lights. I like that. Jealous as hell of that. Thank you guys so much for playing tonight. For bringing your talents to us. To the mighty Mr. Tyler Reeve. Thank you for showing up here as well, my brother.
Tyler,
Thank
great
you, buddy.
to get
Thanks
to do
for
it again.
hosting. And yeah, man. Hey, you guys all sounded awesome, and I can't wait to see y'all in person. Hug your neck and write a song.
Man, I love all you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and playing on another Southern Rounds here on a Wednesday night. My name's Dave Kennedy. Thank you for everybody who showed up to listen tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We hope you'll tune in next week and beyond that. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Love y'all.